Ukraine War Update.
Ex-NATO chief Anders Rasmussen says Ukraine can win against Russian disorganized army. Anders Rasmussen said to the Al Jazeera, NATO should step up the delivery of weapons to Ukraine. The Ukrainians have demonstrated high efficiency in the use of the weapons they have already received, and if NATO and its allies continue this delivery, then the Ukrainians can actually win this war against the disorganized Russian military forces, who are using old-fashioned military equipment. He also said, NATO should also deliver all the weapons needed to close the skies over Ukraine by providing anti-aircraft equipment, anti-missile, anti-drone capabilities, and long-range missiles. Spain suspects letter bombs linked to Russia's war in Ukraine. Spain's Interior Minister Fernando Grande Marlaska wrote in a message to his EU counterparts and the European Commission that the 6 letter bombs could be connected to the Russian invasion of Ukraine, the Europa Press news agency reported on Friday. The letter bombs were sent to leading Spanish politicians, the embassies of Ukraine in the US, an EU satellite center at the Torrejón de Ardoz airbase, as well as a Spanish weapons manufacturer that has supplied equipment to Ukraine. Also, Czech police evacuated the Ukrainian consulate in the city of Brno on Friday after a suspicious parcel arrived there. A police spokesperson said the parcel, which is being examined using an X-ray machine, resembled the letter bombs mailed in Spain. No one has claimed responsibility for the letter bombs and authorities have not released information about possible suspects. Finland PM Sanna Marin says Europe is not strong enough without the US. Finnish Prime Minister Sanna Marin has called for Europe to build its own defense capabilities in the wake of the war in Ukraine, saying that without US help it is not resilient enough. We should make sure that we are stronger, Marin said in Sydney on Friday. And I'll be brutally honest with you, Europe isn't strong enough. We would be in trouble without the United States. Her remarks came in response to a question about China's responsibility to reign in Russia. Marin said that while China could play a role, we shouldn't only rely on that. The US is working to move some National Advanced Surface-to-Air Missile System (NASAMS) batteries from Middle Eastern countries to Ukraine, Raytheon Technologies CEO Greg Hayes has said. There are NASAMS deployed across the Middle East, and some of our NATO allies and we, the US, are actually working with a couple of Middle Eastern countries that currently employ NASAMS and trying to direct those back up to Ukraine, Hayes told Politico magazine on Thursday, adding that redeploying existing weapons would be faster than manufacturing new ones. France has unofficially admitted that it is unable to provide Ukraine with more weapons due to dwindling stocks, but promised to continue helping Kyiv in other ways, Politico has reported, citing an anonymous source. It comes amid reports that most NATO members have also run out of weaponry to give to Ukraine. Prior to that, France provided a batch of Caesar self-propelled howitzers, Milan anti-tank missiles, and other military hardware. Russian MiG-31 fighter crashed in Primorsky Krai, Russia, close to Korea. Crew safely ejected. The flight was carried out without ammunition. The plane crashed in a deserted place. There was no damage on the ground. Intense fighting rages on Bakhmut between the two forces. Russian forces fired massive amount of incendiary munition over Donbass, Russian TG channel report. What are your views? Let us know in the comment, and also smash the subscribe button so that you don't miss Ukraine war update.